Hello everyone. Welcome to our stream. It's me and the Geek Critique Man. We're gonna play Sonic Adventure.
Act surprised.
Isn't that very exciting?
I think it's exciting.
I do too.
How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well this Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday fun day.
Kind of feels like it's Monday.
Yeah, it does. That's because we watched a wrestling pay-per-view yesterday.
That's why. That'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Those usually happen on Sundays.
Daisy's joining us here again today.
As usual.
Welcome everybody filing in.
So just to check, is the sound good? Is the audio good? Have we...
Yeah, we have to go through this every time, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
This intro is so flippin' cool.
It's pretty baller.
In terms of my favorite intros, I think it's second only to Sonic CD.
It is really good.
Goes like CD, then this, then Unleashed.
I like that Big the Cat is here.
I mean, everyone will.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves Big the Cat.
But me most of all. Someone said our voices are a tad loud.
Our voices are a tad loud. Okay, hang on a
but
second.
the game could be louder.
Well,
Game could maybe be very slightly louder. Oh, Dustin Video Games. Hello.
Hello, Dustin Video Games. Okay, turn the gain down a little. Turn the game up a little.
Oh my god, it's so loud!
We do it for the people!
No!
See, by making the game really loud for us, we have to yell over it, which makes us comprehensible to them.
No, this is a terrible idea.
This is a great idea, and it's going to work out great.
Turn the game down! Or I'm going to bust the speaker out with my fist.
The Sonic Adventure is... The title screen is inherently an incredibly loud noise.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so...
You just want me to put my fist through a speaker.
Yeah, maybe. Standing by for Big the Cat 100% playthrough. I mean...
Yeah, welcome to our Big the Cat 100% playthrough.
The thing about playing through Big's campaign is that if you know what you're doing, you can do it in like about 20 minutes. Really doesn't take that long.
Yeah, and Josh, the ultimate gamer, knows how to control every facet of Sonic, so... Oh, yeah! This is heaven.
God, I hate when Sonic uses youth slang.
Yeah, it takes me right out of the experience.
Like, Sonic shouldn't be spouting off modern cool guy phrases.
Yeah.
So weird. What do you think SSPD stands for?
Sexy Snail Police Department.
Probably Station Square Police Department. That was always my
I think
theory.
I was more right. Man, he's just bombing. He didn't give a fuck.
I love the police officer's voice acting.
Yeah, me too. Things are useless.
Especially that one.
Oh god. I don't know, I feel like we're being overwhelmed by the game audio.
Well, I can turn it down here,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know how it sounds to them.
Yeah, does it sound okay to everyone else?
Because the mic is so much closer to us than it is to the speaker. But they said it was a little too quiet.
Yeah.
And I die immediately.
Wow. Way to live up to your title as Ultimate Sonic Gamer.
I'm gonna ignore what Tikal said and try to beat him without using the homing attack. Shouldn't be too bad.
I think you got it. Okay, they say it's fine.
Okay, we're good.
Might just be in my head.
Well, I did turn it down a little bit more. Because I agree, it was a little loud.
Oh,
this is a very
you
noisy
not
game.
Say it. You don't say.
Iconic scene here.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
There he went. Goodbye, Chaos.
Sonic has nothing else to say. No thoughts,
No.
head empty. that's the end of his role here.
Yep.
You know nothing, fool. It's Chaos, the god of destruction.
I mean, obviously.
You can't see it, but Alicia is moving like similar to how Eggman was there. Everyone in Sonic Adventure has like an idle animation that's very, very, very busy.
Yeah. Just always be wiggling. That's the Sonic Adventure rule.
Sonic?
Huh? Tails, no.
What? Tails?
He's fine.
I hope the loop was some attempt to keep the plane under control.
Tails. Now, what am I gonna do with you?
He might have fucking died, but what am I gonna do?
Yeah, you're making Sonic's day difficult, Tails.
I love this kid. He's Mr. Know-It-All.
He's a good kid.
He's gonna give us a clue for 3D Sonic games.
Just
It's
kinda-
gonna be very important for the next 20 years.
Kind of staring into the hell void when you don't talk to him, but you know.
Don't worry if the view suddenly changes. It does that sometimes. Just keep moving in the direction you want. It may take a little time to get used to it, so keep trying.
Please, oh god, we do not know how to fix this. You're just gonna kind of have to deal with it.
I mean, that's what happens. You learn to deal with it. And then this pool that's just all one level.
Yeah.
You can drown in this pool.
As exciting as that is, why would you want to?
I don't know, just that you can. If you want to.
Boy.
I guess I better go rescue Tails.
We love him. We love the boy. Look at him, he's so sad. I'd be sad too if I was in a plane crash.
I mean, if you made it, I think you'd be pretty happy.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I'm talking about like as the plane crash is happening.
Right.
I'd be pretty sad.
I see.
We shouldn't talk about this.
No, like, it's really crazy to like go back and like try to put myself in the mindset. I mean, it's pretty easy to do, really, to just sort of remember what it was like to play this game in 1999.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that, like, I feel like the place where, like, the Sonic series is now kind of has a lot of parallels to where it was then. Like, when Sonic Adventure came out. Mm-hmm. Mostly in that it had been 5 years since the last mainline game. And, you know, like, we went from late 94 to late 99 with no mainline Sonic games. There were spin-offs, there were racing games, there were compilations, and, like, the comics, like, kept things going. But, like, that's a very, very... Like, those 5 years have been very similar to the past 5 years.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, kind of feels like deja vu to have, like, Takashi Iizuka talking about how, like, he wants Sonic Frontiers to be, like, what Sonic Adventure was. To kind of, like, start a new era for the series. And sort of set the tone for what it's going to be going forward. Although, at the same time, I feel like they say that a lot, too.
Yeah, I always say that.
That you always say that?
That was my clever observation. I can't believe you just stole it.
Okay, what did you think of Sonic Adventure in 1999?
I don't know. I was like 8. I was probably just like, yay, Sonic! Sonic cool!
I mean, you guys had a Dreamcast.
We did, yes. But I have more memories of playing Sonic Adventure 2. With my brother. We play multiplayer a lot.
Yeah, that's one thing this game didn't have. Well, technically, if Tails is with you, a second player can control him.
Yeah. But there's no point playing 2-player with you when you play Sonic, because I'll never get to do anything, because you're always 30 feet ahead of me.
I mean, that's kind of true regardless of who,
Like,
who
you're
is
always
playing.
10 miles ahead of me.
I don't know if we're gonna watch all the story scenes, but I will say, all this, like, of any Sonic game story, I think this one is, like, permanently lodged into my brain more than any other, for the simple reason that you could not skip cutscenes in the Dreamcast version.
Yeah.
So, like,
Ooh, did that upset you?
I was perfectly willing to put up with it.
Oh, so you'll do it for Sonic.
I will do it for Sonic, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that in a shocked manner of speaking. Like, that's just true.
But, like, the thing is,
Whoa.
the kid playing Tails does a great job, considering.
Yeah, he's pretty adorable.
Considering not just the fact that it's a kid playing Tails,
Yeah.
but that it's video game voice acting in this era.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of impressed with him.
Yeah, he gave it his all. Bam, bam, bam. Daisy, what do you think about Sonic?
Now you can play with Tails.
Yee. Oh, Atomic Puppet, thank you so much for the super chat. They say, thanks for playing Sonic Adventure, not DX. 1999 was a great year.
Yeah, it was.
It was a great year.
Yeah, this is technically DX. It's the PC version of DX, but it's
Don't disappoint the person.
it's with all the mods. It's with like the Dreamcast conversion mods, among many, many others. But yeah, one thing that sets, like, one of many things that set Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 apart, they're actually, like, despite being, like, numbered sequels to each other, they're actually very different games in, like, not just, like, their design, but, like, sort of their whole gameplay philosophy. And, one of the most obvious ways is that Sonic Adventure 1 has the titular adventure fields.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, and it, like, this is the kind of thing that, like, doesn't, I don't think ever even occurs to people anymore. But, like, when Sonic Adventure 2 was announced that it wouldn't have adventure fields, like, there was this kind of thought, like, well, then how is it a Sonic Adventure game? Because they made such a big deal out of these.
Yeah.
That, like, it was a big part of the game's marketing, that it wasn't just, like, level to level, it was, like, a cohesive world of sorts.
Yeah. I like Station Square a lot. It's got good vibes. It gives me, like, the same vibes as running around Tatsumi Port Island in Persona 3.
And I think this sort of
It's a
thing...
nice city.
This sort of thing was also very important in, like, early 3D games, because, like, it gave you a safe place to, like, run around and just screw with the controls.
Yeah. Ooh, sorry.
Like, I remember I would just spend, like... I would just, like, kind of hang out and like, play around here. Especially in the Mystic Ruins, because, like, it has so many, like, ramps that you can just spin dash off of.
Yeah. I like a good ramp.
Like, I was playing this the other day, and I noticed how, like, you know, it has these stairs that you can, like, go up if you need to. But then it also has, like, this little piece of slanty ground right here.
Yeah.
Which makes it very easy to just do that.
Hell yeah.
So, like, that's an example of one thing that, like, is different between Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, is that, like, with Sonic Adventure 1, they were still, like, it's an extremely clunky interpretation of the classic game's philosophy into like, a 3D environment, but it is there nonetheless. Whereas SA2 and most future 3D Sonic games tend to de-emphasize that sort of thing, like, thinking about the physics of the world and And I mean, like, that's not to their detriment necessarily. I think taking more and more of a speed focus and, like, taking it away from this makes sense in terms of what you want to do with a Sonic game. It's just one thing that I think makes Sonic Adventure really special.
Yeah. I mean, it's gotta be such a difficult thing to get right, you know. Sonic physics in a 3D environment.
And also, I mean, they've basically never tried it again.
Yeah,
to
which is a
to this
shame.
degree. Also, you can see this is like I feel like this isn't extremely clear, but like this whole brownish landmass here is Angel Island.
Oh, is
Like,
it?
yeah, like see how on the right side it's kind of more brownish.
Oh.
It's a different shade of brown.
Wow. How to get down here?
Or
Or are you up here?
no, Chaos broke out of the Master Emerald.
Ah.
And you can see this guy's talking about this mountain just suddenly showed up here. It must have fallen from the sky.
I feel like that would have caused more damage
Well,
than just casually saying, oh, I guess it fell from the sky.
fortunately, nobody was there.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Sonic,
Fucking got him, dude.
I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world.
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough!
Eggman. Destroyed.
And now, I'm gonna put them to work.
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds. Better not interfere. Or else.
Or else what, you big loser?
God! Buried!
I'm hurting over here.
The hard way.
It's like he called me a loser. I would be devastated if Sonic called me a loser.
Ooh.
Oh, King of Cucumbers!
Thank you, King of
hello!
Cucumbers.
Thank you and welcome. They say, hi Josh and Alicia. I missed the start of the stream, so what's the goal for today? Another 100% run?
No, that would take too long.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play through Sonic's story.
He does have a flying gamer chair.
Yeah, I guess so.
How do you feel about your odds here?
I mean, I don't know. I lost a life to Chaos Zero, so.
Yeah, it's not a great way to start. Oh, thank you so much, John and Paul.
Thank
for
you,
the
John and
super
Paul.
Chat.
Oh,
They
God.
say, hi guys, you are truly the king of geeks. That's so nice.
Well, thank you. I try.
You're the king of being stream watcher. And lots of other things, I'm sure.
Well, we also have the King of Cucumbers here, so all kinds of kings.
Yeah,
I like how
all
the
kinds of
shadow
kings.
is casting on the bridge there.
That's so cool.
The round shadow was just
Oh
casting
yeah,
on the-
it's just kind of
sideways on the bridge.
hanging out there. Like, how do you do?
All systems.
This game is just so very specifically of its time.
I'll play with you some other time.
Yeah, this game could only have been made in 1999, yes. It's got big 1999 energy.
Well, it came out in December of '98 in Japan.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like technology marched forward so fast back then that like the difference between 97 and 99 was like the equivalent of like 10 years now. Or more.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Just how much things have slowed down in that department.
I always liked how he's not holding... He cannot clutch the emerald, it just floats in front of him.
Well, he's got little toy hands.
And kind of animates with his... Ooh, I remember a message board. I think it was on one of the AOL message boards.
Oh no, is it
Like, somebody had rented the Dreamcast from Hollywood Video the summer before it came out. And I specifically remember this. They were so excited. They were like, guys, the only place where you can even see the polygons is on their hands. It's incredible. But it was! These were like the most incredible graphics anyone had ever seen in a video game.
Yeah.
In the Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in it.
Like-
Yeah, I remember I thought games couldn't look much better than Dreamcast games. I was like, this is it. This is the pinnacle.
Build Robotnik Land.
Robotnik Land!
Where I will rule it all. Come on, Chaos. Let's find another emerald.
One thing I credit the localization team for is finding a way to make to explain this whole Robotnik Eggman thing to, like, American gamers in a way that was palatable.
Yeah.
And I like that that's just been retroactively incorporated into the main series and into the movies.
He's just calling him a silly name.
That they call him Eggman because they think he's lame.
Yeah, because he's a big round guy.
Wonder if I can get over here and there's an emblem over there.
Well, get scooting.
Let's see. I think. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, just sort of that thing where, like, launching yourself
Yeah.
off of ramps like that was always just so much fun in this game. Plus, it has all kinds of, like, if you look at the dialogue, so much of it is, like, obviously translated from Japanese into English.
Yeah, this is before we figured out how to do that.
And I say that lovingly.
Yeah.
Like this guy's.
It's that cute kind of awkward.
Okay, I thought he said... later on he says something like, I think I'll call it Windy Cave, like that's a special name.
Thank you, King Greco, for the super chat. They say, have you ever seen a video called Building the Dream Sonic Adventure Remake, Josh? And have I mentioned it to you before? It's worth watching for the ideas concerning Big the Cat alone. Long to...
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't think we have.
Recently we did watch The Golden Bolt. The Golden Bolt put out a fantastic video. It's a series. He's done both of the Sonic Adventure games. One is, like, learning to love Sonic Adventure. And it's really cool because, like, most Sonic videos on the internet, including mine, are coming at them from, like, the perspective of somebody who's spent way too much of their lives thinking about the series.
Yeah.
And this is like coming at it from, like, a relatively newcomer angle.
Yeah, Hazel has a really good video about Sonic Adventure as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I love her stuff.
And then Golden Bolt followed it up with, like, failing to love Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh.
And, like, it's interesting, the dichotomy to me, because, like, when both games came out, I absolutely loved them. And when Sonic Adventure 2 came out, like, it was honestly, like, one of my... Like, it was a contender for my favorite game in the series.
Yeah.
And, like, as time has gone on, I feel like my admiration and, like... My admiration for Sonic Adventure 1 has grown over time, whereas my opinion on SA2 has, like falls a little further every year.
That's sad. Oh, thank you, Eric. Eric Ruan? If I butchered that, I'm very sorry.
Thank you, Eric.
But thank you for the super chat. They say, hey, it's Sprito from the server.
Hi, Sprito.
Sprito,
I
I'm
always say
sorry.
in my no, I don't know. In my head, I always say Sprito.
Tell us which
Maybe
one's
it's
right,
Sprito.
or if they're both wrong.
In any case, thank you.
Yeah, they say, so happy to finally catch a TGC stream live and early. Thanks for making my favorite content on the net.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, I'm glad you finally got. I'm glad you finally got to catch one. I think, if I remember right, the last one we did, I think he was at work, maybe.
Oh yeah, bad timing.
Yeah.
Everyone, just tell us when you're not at work, and that's
can't,
when we'll do it.
Don't do that. We cannot. We cannot accommodate everybody's schedule.
All 133 of you. I am just kidding. We can't. It's physically impossible.
Ooh, we have like 130 people.
Yeah, welcome.
That's so cool.
Everybody.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
I want more slushy.
Go get another sushi.
No, you go get it.
I can't. I'm playing the game.
Station Square will be departing soon.
Ooh, will you say it now? The big... Guess I'll call it Windy Cave. She's petting the cat.
Oh, it's Sprito. We were both wrong.
Sprito. Okay.
Sorry.
What's Maid Memory say there? No, right there.
What? Oh.
Oh, merely a fan, not Main Memory.
Oh yeah. It's my
Sorry, I'm
confusion.
using all of Main Memory's hacks.
It's okay. They say SA1 was my white whale as I didn't have a Dreamcast. I was worried about the bad reviews I saw of it for GameCube, but it was amazing when I finally played. Having actually non-linear radar was a delight.
Oh yeah, like those reviews of Sonic Adventure 1 on GameCube, I remember those were the specific moment that I kind of realized, like, oh man, like we really might have a problem here. Because like Sonic Adventure 2, when it came out, like I've said before, there were people who really, really, really loved it, like me, and there were people who really, really, really didn't. So when Sonic Adventure 2 Battle came out and got the reviews that it did that were kind of like middling or kind of like... Actually, fun fact, like everybody always likes to dunk on the whole Sonic had a rough transition into 3D phrase, and how all these years later, like they're still bringing that up when it's not particularly relevant anymore. The earliest documented, like, version of that phrase anyone can find is from GameStop's 2002 review of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Where they say something like, Sonic's transition from one dimension to the next has been a rocky one.
Yeah.
So, we've been dealing with that for literally 20 years now.
It's a part of the ancient text.
It is. But, anyway, I remember when, So when SA2 Battle came out and got those reviews, it was like, okay, that's fine. But when Sonic Adventure DX came out and reviewers were like, man, this just proves that this game was never good in the first place. Like, to me, until that point, Sonic Adventure was like a legendary game, almost on the level of Ocarina of Time or Mario 64. So like seeing it torn to shreds like that was the moment where I was like, okay, people, yeah, you can't go down there. There's an invisible wall. That was the point.
Car hole. Sorry.
That was the point where I realized, okay, Sonic's reputation is kind of floundering here, isn't it?
Kind of in the tubes. Oh, Freezer, thank you so much for your super chat. They say paying you so I can get a dopamine hit from hearing my voice.
From
Freezer.
Thank you, Freezer.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for being here.
Yeah, she joined the Discord after the last stream.
Yeah, you rule.
Casinopolis, or as Sonic Team calls it here, Casinopolis. Let's see, should we do... Actually, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, should we do slot and pinball or card and pinball, but what we're really going to do first is just go into the sewers.
I mean, that's how a good night out always starts, right?
Yeah, the only time I can... Actually, I don't know if I've ever been in a real casino.
I definitely haven't.
I remember when I was a kid and we'd go on vacation, every once in a while Dad would go into a casino, but I don't think I was allowed to go in there.
Well, yeah, you're a child.
Can somebody if anybody with experience knows, if you actually fail at a game, do you get thrown in the sewers in a real casino? Because, like, that would vastly increase my interest in going.
Yeah, my mom's been to casinos. She's told me about it. She didn't mention the casino sewers, but maybe she wouldn't. She would be embarrassed.
Also, this is like one of my favorite songs in the game.
It's very mysterious. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Spud Ninja VA. I
Spud
promise
Ninja
I can
VA.
read. They say, hey, TGC, glad I have some VA downtime.
Yeah, I'm glad you are too.
I'm glad
you're
too.
Welcome to the stream. And thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say Sonic Adventure has my favorite Sonic soundtrack, but only because whichever one I'm currently listening to tends to be my favorite in most cases. But I do think that in terms of variety, and in terms of, like, just all the different styles and all the different compositions, I think Sonic Adventure has what I would probably argue to be the best soundtrack of any Sonic game.
But Sonic R.
Well, shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Every song in Sonic R is a song. There he goes. Goodbye, Sonic.
So the reason to come down here, what you're trying to do in Casinopolis is, like, get 400 rings. because you can deposit them, and that lets you get to the Chaos Emerald. And there are lots and lots and lots of rings down here. So, if you play it right.
It's profitable to be in the sewer.
It's surprisingly profitable to be in the sewer, yes.
See, I keep trying to tell people that. They don't believe me.
And then you can come up.
Don't ignore me.
And being in the sewers, you gotta wash off.
Yep. Let Sonic feel clean again.
Do real casinos have showers also? I've never really thought about that before.
Oh god, I don't know. Maybe like one of those fancy resort casinos if they got a pool. It's like a swimming pool, not like pool.
It's just like this so... You know, we were talking earlier about how this comes from... By the way, is there any preference on card and pinball or versus slot and pinball?
Yeah, does anyone have a
Does anybody care? It's just like, this is so obviously part of that, like, early 3D, like, I guess 5th gen to early 6th gen period, where it's like, it's like things would just get thrown into video games, you know?
Yeah, that is true.
Like that pinball mode that we that we happened upon in Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin
That was
the other
the
day.
weirdest shit. Oh, thank you, the King of Cucumbers, Cucumber King. He says, a bit off topic, but since retro collecting has gotten so expensive, especially Sega Saturn, and some Dreamcast games, are there any good emulators for Dreamcast or Saturn that you know of?
You know, like, I've kind of, like, fallen out of the emulation scene the past few years, because, like, for one thing, because so much of, like, the development on emulators nowadays tends to be on mobile, which is fine, but, like, I'm not gonna, like, play a game with a controller on a mobile device very often. But
You
also...
used to be a big emulator boy, though.
Oh yeah, I was. But also because I've kind of got into using... Oh, that sucked. I've kind of got into, like, just using real hardware for the most part.
Yeah.
But I know, like, the last time I checked, Dreamcast emulation was pretty good. Saturn emulation, a little less so, but, like, it was okay.
Oh, Lun Druid, thank you so much for the super chat. I love your little Majora's Mask icon. They say, open your heart to the feel of the sunshine.
There you go, yeah.
Always.
And thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
By the way, I'm sorry I'm not trying to say everyone's name like I did Fraser's, but like it sounds like he has enough trouble trying to know how to pronounce people's names. It's hard. Okay. Here's what we can do. She just looked at me like I did something terrible.
I know how to say King of Cucumbers.
Well,
in
yeah.
Freezer.
If you want us to pronounce your name right, include a pronunciation guide.
Some of you guys get a little fancy. I'm doing my best.
Yeah, I'm not criticizing you.
I feel pretty criticized.
We didn't know. Neither one of us knew how to do Sprito. It's Sprito.
Frito.
Like Frito. Okay.
Like Frito, yes.
You gotta have mnemonic devices, you know. I've got enough rings, by the way. I could fall out of here if I wanted to.
Yeah, but this one's so cute.
Yeah, I would like to make it to the special Easter egg.
Oh, I can't remember what the Easter egg is.
It's through that blue door that just opened back there.
Yeah.
This.
Oh, yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, I remember there's another, like, there's a hidden path if you follow those rings. Yeah, like this. Inexplicably, I don't know how I did this, but for like 20 years I didn't know this was here. I just somehow never shot up this high.
Oh no.
I
just
don't
aren't
know.
the best pinballer.
I guess not.
I barely understand how to play pinball now, though. How do you be good at pinball? I feel like it's kind of a random chance.
And see, now I just got it twice in a row on accident.
Yeah.
So.
That's great.
I'm pretty sure Knights has made more cameo appearances in Sonic games than they've had their own games.
Yeah. Well, they're Yuji Naka's precious baby.
And Takashi Iizuka.
And Takashi Iizuka. Knights is so good. I want to high five Knights. That's so cool!
Yeah, hopes were high that there might be a Knights Dreamcast game, but 'twas not to be.
Was not to be.
I think there was a prototype called Knight's Air that was going to use like a prototype motion controller, kind of like the Wii Remote.
Ah, that would have been cool. I wonder why they haven't remade the original Knights.
Well, they did for PS2.
But, like, good.
Yeah, the PS2 version wasn't generally as good. Like, it's on Steam, but that version's also based on the PS2 version.
Yeah. Like, I want the original, you know?
But, like, the thing is, the differences in the HD port aren't, like, anything that you're gonna notice if you haven't played it on the Saturn.
I mean, I guess.
It's pretty good.
I don't know. I have pretty good taste, so...
This scene is freaking stupid. Like, so much of Sonic Adventure's plot is just... Like, I love the cheesy dialogue, and I love the tone, and I even love, like, the sort of overarching narrative on paper, but, like, stuff like this is just so silly.
Oh, jeez.
Why were you there anyway?
Eggman. And then Sonic and Tails just sleep all night.
In the road.
In the road.
Oh, man. What happened to that emerald we just had?
You saw what happened.
I guess Eggman's got one
Little
of them,
sweetie.
but the other one's safe.
And when you're playing as Knuckles, you can actually see Sonic and Tails just napping there.
Yeah.
And
That's
not
really
good.
cute.
Come on, Sonic.
That's
We
not
need to get
good.
busy.
You gotta get
I just like a good hub world.
the Ice Stone.
A good city hub world.
The Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Yeah, well, I mean, Frontiers is going to have a hub world.
That is true.
Of a sort.
But I want like a city. I want like a nice city.
Well, then your only options are this or Sonic 06.
Boo.
Yeah,
Not like
I know.
bad. I said a nice city.
Yeah.
Not a bad vibes palooza.
The best thing about Soliana is that at least Sonic Man is there.
Yeah, I do like Sonic Man. He gets a pass.
If Sonic Man was in Frontiers, I would mark out so hard.
Yeah, I would too. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Spud Ninja VA. Thank
Spud
you
Ninja VA,
again.
thank you.
They say, just saying, TGC, if you ever cover the AA games and need a Phoenix Wright VA, hit me up. Hashtag shameless plug.
That is a shameless plug, but I respect it.
I respect it so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played... I still haven't beaten, Oh no, what's the 3DS one called? Dual Destinies. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was pretty into that game when it came out, and then I got kind of burnt out on it and took a break, and then
Yeah.
like 7 years passed.
I beat Dual Destinies, but I didn't beat the one after that. Bad
There was
thing.
one after that?
Yeah.
No, but I mean what was the 3DS one called?
Pretty sure it's Dual Destinies. There were two on the 3DS.
There were?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, now I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, you know the one with the
No, I know which one you're talking about.
the one with the orange-haired lady.
Athena.
Athena, that's right.
Yeah, that was Dual Destinies. Pretty sure. Oh, yeah. The one I'm... He's trying Dual Destinies. Oh, jeez. Or am I going crazy?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It's okay.
It matters. I'm gonna freaking... Yeah, there's two on the thing. Yeah, Spirit of Justice. I haven't beat Spirit of Justice. Thank you. I thought I was losing my mind.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the one where they're in a Japanese town in America because of Japanese immigrants.
Oh, I love that stuff. I hope
They've committed to the bit so
I
hard.
hope localized Phoenix Wright always does that.
Yeah.
I love how like I remember
There's 3 on the 3DS?
Okay.
What?
I remember when I first played this and I got to Ice Cap, I was so
Oh.
excited when like the title screen came up.
Well, I wasn't talking about Great Ace Attorney. That's a spin-off.
And then I get in here and like this level is so like low key and chilled out, like it's nothing like the original Ice Cap, or so
Yeah.
I think.
Oh.
Because after, like, all that platforming and, like, going around on spikities, then you get here, and then this happens.
Oh, I love the Professor Layton crossover. That one's so good. Yeah, snowboarding though!
I was just so happy to see that. And in one of those things that I didn't notice for the longest time, this section right here that I'm going through now is actually, like, from the level that I was just in. Like, that bridge. Like, Sonic runs across that bridge earlier in the level.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love that shit. Oh, Brightburns 1985, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Brightburns.
They say, what are your thoughts on Marvel and DC? Kevin, how are you supposed to say that? Feige?
Feige or Feige?
Feige?
It's one of those things I only read and never
It's a
hear.
weird one, yeah, okay. Kevin, Mr. Kevin is pretty
Mr.
much the reason why Marvel is what it is. DC is able to experiment with more directors. Yeah, DC hasn't really seemed to figure out, what they're doing.
I guess we're talking about the movies then.
Yeah.
Okay, the Marvel movies, it's funny because everybody, like, I feel like I hear a lot of people saying lately, like they're kind of getting burnt out on Marvel, or they're sick of it. I don't have that problem, but that's because I only see, like, the ones that I really, really, really care about seeing.
Yeah, God, me and my brother used to go and see every single one.
I cannot imagine.
I mean, it was fun I'm talking about Phase 1, you know,
okay.
when there wasn't one, like, every fucking month.
There was a time when there wasn't one every month?
Yeah, in the very beginning.
I see.
Oh, it's Feige?
Really? No, that might be a joke.
I have no idea. You guys could be fucking with me and I'd have no idea.
Nope.
But, yeah, now I'm kind of with you. We just see the ones that we really want to.
Which is, like, anything Spider-Man.
Yeah, anything Spider-Man. I still want to see Multiverse of Madness because Sam Raimi directed that one.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah.
But that's sort of the bar, you know? It's like...
Yeah, you gotta be real interested.
Like, we see one maybe, like, every 2 years or so.
Yeah, but honestly, I've never really liked any of the DC superhero movies. Not the live-action ones.
Yeah, not bad.
I mean, it's just not the vibe I like.
I'm trying to remember.
I didn't like Man of Steel.
Whatever the Superman movie was that came out in 2006, I think that might be the only one that I saw.
Aw. I like the first Wonder Woman, but that's the only DC movie I really liked.
Oh, and I saw The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, but I'm talking about current DC.
Oh, current DC,
like
yeah.
their extended universe.
Yeah, I've seen absolutely nothing of current DC.
Yeah, which is fair. We did not watch Morbius, if you can even believe it.
But who did?
Morbius sweep and all that, but...
Also,
I do still want to see the Venom movies, because those look stupid and fun.
Also, I love how this runway is just here. Like...
Yeah, me too.
Like, I used to, like, just see how far out I could jump off of it.
Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sonic.
It's just... Hub worlds are fun to mess around with, and provided... And this is the important part.
Yeah.
Like, your character has to be fun to control anyway.
Yeah.
And then they can just be so much fun.
You know, I do kind of still want to see the new Batman movie, though. People say it's good. I love Batman. That's my dad.
What do I need to do?
Don't ignore me.
What point am I at? I think I need to go back to Space
Oh,
Force.
I forgot about Shazam. Shazam was super fun, but that one's directed by Sam Raimi, so it would be. Oh god, am I remembering that wrong? Did I just make a fool of myself?
I have no idea. Don't ever say anything on the internet unless you're absolutely 100% sure it's factual.
That is a good point.
Or people will get very
Oh,
mad.
it wasn't directed by him. Why did I think that?
Was that a sequel to Kazam?
No.
The 1996 movie where Shaquille O'Neal was a genie?
Yes.
I thought so.
Ooh, I do want to watch the Harley Quinn cartoon. Like, everybody says it's really good.
Oh, I was wrong. I did not need to leave the Mystic Ruins.
Yeah, forget I ever said that. I don't know why I thought that. I think my brother told me that. He was probably trying to make a fool of me. Thank you again, Spud Ninja VA. Oh, you're so nice. They say
That's very generous, thank you.
Yeah. Alicia, as an Ace Attorney nerd, I must ask, you ever see the AA anime where Phoenix is voiced in English by Future Trunks from TGC? I only ever watched one episode of the anime. Like, it was cute, but it wasn't quite what I wanted it to be.
What's up, Knuckles?
Iconic scene here, by the way.
Oh, yeah. But I didn't know he was voiced by Future Trunks.
Something bugging you?
Something bugging you? Love that shit.
No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emerald you have right now.
I love Knuckles.
What? Let's just see you take them.
I miss, and I feel like the second movie, which I still haven't seen, by the way, so no spoilers.
Yeah.
But from what I can tell from marketing, I feel like the second movie has done a lot to kind of like reestablish that Sonic and Knuckles aren't supposed to be best friends.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like,
Oh, no.
they're friends and they'll be friendly and they'll work together, but I really like when Sonic and Knuckles are like getting unreasonably mad at each other and finding excuses to fight all the time. That feels right to me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I did not hate the Ace Attorney anime. Just,
Oh no. The Chaos Emeralds.
yeah.
He's always just off screen.
Just waiting. In his little hover vehicle.
Which is fine by me!
I hate babies.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
You're so smart, Knuckles. I'm very proud of you.
But why is he surprised by that? He just told Sonic, give me the Chaos Emeralds you have.
Hold it right there, creep. You can't
Why is he surprised?
Cause Knuckles a little dummy, but we love him.
Eggman trick you again. Me? What about you?
That-
Way to go, knucklehead.
Now I have 4 levels.
Translation's a little funky.
Yeah.
But generally,
Chaos.
as silly as it is, I appreciate the plot point that Sonic and Knuckles couldn't help but fight each other, and now this happens. That said, from a gameplay perspective, this is like the dullest part of any Sonic Adventure playthrough.
Oh yeah, the water level.
Because Chaos 4, okay, it's the same boss fight. It's like one of those quote unquote modern boss designs where like all you do is dodge attacks until he like reveals his weak point, and then you hit him, and then you run away again, and you do this over and over. It wouldn't be so bad, but you have to fight him as Sonic and Tails and Knuckles, and the fight does not change regardless of who you're playing as.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem. And big water bosses like this are kind of hard to get right anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, as long as you're on the lily pads, you're fine. If you stay in the water for too long, you'll take damage somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you jump constantly and jump out of the water, you won't. So it's just kind of a weird mechanic.
Yeah. Oh, Spud Ninja VA, thank you so much. They say, okay, and the last one for tonight. Oh no.
Oh no!
Thank you so much. Yeah, why can't you fight him as Big the Cat? Just fishing.
You fight Chaos 6 as Big the Cat, and that's pretty fun.
But I want him to go fishing.
He does, yeah. Like, Froggy is like swimming around inside of Chaos 6, and you have to fish him out.
I forgot about that. But I want him to
It's
fish.
like it's Big's one boss fight.
I want him to actually fish Chaos.
You fish for Chaos.
Yeah.
I mean, this would be appropriate, yeah. If like
You hook a big one, you know? A big Chaos.
that's why his name is Big, because he wants
He
to get
hooks
the
the big one.
Yeah.
Ah! This is too scary.
But
What?
yeah, there's just nothing to this. And then I say this is the worst section because you do this. Like, Chaos 4 is dull, then you play Sky Chase, and that's dull. And then I think you get, like, 1 level, maybe, and then you play Sky Chase 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kinda...
Also, why is the water like jelly?
I'm not sure.
Was he making it jelly?
I think that's the
He
implication,
was
because
making it slimy?
you can barely... Oh, Sonic is half-crossed with a lily pad now.
Oh, it looks like he has a big green mustache.
It does.
Adorable. Oh, it's a big ship. Where's he get the money for this stuff?
I don't want to think about how Eggman's economy works.
Yeah, who's funding Eggman?
But I think it's probably self-sustaining, you know?
Maybe he has reputable business ventures instead of robbing small animals.
Yeah, you're gonna find that out real bad later.
I I respect his energy. He just wants to show up to be a butthole sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
That's you.
Yeah.
Our cat
You
sneezed.
guys go.
We're trying to pay attention to the story.
I didn't want them to wonder why I was saying bless you for no reason.
Now you can play with Knuckles,
I love
who is
Knuckles.
over here.
Knuckles is a
What's
good
the
boy.
matter? What are you waiting for?
I do. I think, like,
What's the matter?
okay, come
What
on.
are you waiting
Let me
for?
go. Normally it's tough to talk to characters. Knuckles' voice actor in this game is, like, my favorite Knuckles, and it's not even close.
He is really good,
Wait
actually.
here for a second.
They replaced him with somebody who sounded much more bored in Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, they're
Just gotta wait.
just going on a little jaunt. Oh, Eric Ruin, thank you so much for the super chat. They say, since you pulled a Sonic Adventure stream from Nowhere Generation stream, the last time you streamed it, I missed it and YouTube killed the VOD.
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to hypothetically avoid playing, like, the newer 3D Sonic games until Frontiers comes out.
Sonic, hop in.
Just so I kind of come into it, like, with a fresh from a fresh perspective. I don't know if I'm actually going to succeed at that. But we'll see.
Let's go.
I am really, really, really missing Generations, my god.
Yeah. You love Generations real big.
I haven't played it in, like, 8 months almost.
Oh, Spud Ninja VA, oh my goodness, thank you so much for the super chat. They say, hey, we can't let him get away, Tails says as Eggman immediately gets away.
Yeah, right?
He's a baby, he's doing his best. He's just a little guy.
Yeah, the Sky Chase was kind of dull in Sonic 2, and it's dull here too. And there are 2 acts of it.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Actually, I think this is the only level or minigame in Sonic Adventure 1 that has, like, a designated Act 2, where that's actually used in the name. Sonic Adventure stages, like, it's funny, like, they still do the whole Act 1, Act 2 thing, for the most part, where, like, they'll have, like, different themes and different music. It's just not, like, designated that way. Like, you just move into that cave in Emerald Coast, and that's, like, effectively the equivalent of Act 2.
Yeah, I always said that. I feel bad. I never have too much to add for Sonic lore. I'm doing my best, though.
You're doing great.
Aww. Well, you have to say that. We're married.
I don't have to say that. You're
No, you have to.
you're good.
It's in the law. You have to be nice to me.
If we were playing Kingdom Hearts instead, I would have nothing to say. It's the way it goes.
I would make sure you had something to say.
No, I wouldn't. I mean,
I would, you know, we'd have a class beforehand.
I could talk about that time that we made a funny gummy chip.
We did make a funny gummy ship.
Oh my god, it's still going.
Yeah, I suggested we stream No More Heroes tonight, but Josh wanted to stream Sonic Adventure, which maybe that's probably what you guys would be more into, but I wanted to live my dream.
You can live your dream next time.
Okay, I'm out.
You can, yeah.
Oh, I would love to stream Devil May Cry for you guys. Freezer. Although I'd be worried that you guys would bully me. Because I might not be the best.
When have they ever bullied you?
Never, but I have anxiety.
Ooh, love this scene. There are 2 points where Sonic falls out of the sky.
Yeah.
That's the first one. I think the second one is this is great. I think the second one is better. We'll get there.
His head was
You're not
in
who
sand.
I'm looking for. Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
Silent child there.
This girl has been traumatized.
I like how I've always called them the low poly anime humans.
Yeah.
Like they're so much like they look like they're from like an entirely different console generation than
I know, but I like
the
them.
main. No, I love them. They're
They
great.
have a very cute aesthetic.
Like these look like N64 or PlayStation models.
Yeah, they're cute. I think they fit well. Oh, Spud Ninja VA, thank you so much again for the super chat. I'm gonna cry.
Thank you, Spud Ninja.
They say Sky Chase going so long it turns TGC into Jar Jar.
It does. Did I turn into Jar
Did you
Jar?
become Jar Jar?
I don't understand. What did I do? Oh, here's the 2-timer. This guy is cheating on his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, that guy sucks.
Why don't you try going to the casino?
Oh, that's right. We've reached the Amy portion of the game.
You love Amy. I love Amy.
Sonic, wait up! Long time no see.
Amy.
It's
Ooh,
Amy.
was that the first? That was probably the first of many, 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 many long time no sees.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
Like,
You must be kidding.
for about the next 10 years, like, I think every Sonic game had somebody going long time no see. Because there was probably just some sort of common Japanese phrase there
Yeah,
that always got translated the exact same way.
that makes sense. Sonic is hearing a voice that tells him to gamble.
Yeah, right.
That's-
Why don't you
that's
try
his
going
shit.
to the casino?
Did you walk around the whole city?
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
think everybody's voice is a little cheesy. But Amy's especially. That is a good point, I know.
He's just a chunk of cheesy hard.
Oh!
Yeah, speaking of cheesy, good timing there.
Daisy left me.
Oh, now what? Huh?
Also, I love how,
Look here.
because like, you know, this is the first time we ever get to see Sonic and Amy like interact where they can talk.
Yeah.
And I love how, like, this is perfectly on point with how Sonic seemed to react to her, like, back in Sonic CD,
Yeah.
where he was just constantly done with it.
But where is her tarot cards?
Where are her tarot cards? Yeah.
She should have them in a utility pouch. I could go for a chunk of cheese.
Also, I've always been really happy that, like, the Sonic, like, so many cool songs in Sonic 3D Blast got repurposed in this game,
Yeah.
because they deserve to be in a better game than Sonic 3D Blast.
Yeah, they do.
And I don't even hate Sonic 3D Blast. I think Sonic 3D Blast is actually pretty cool.
No, I know you don't.
But it was gonna. Oh no! I thought I had enough speed to go through that monkey, but I did not.
I hate it when you think you have enough speed to go through that monkey, and then you just can't.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I hope they can hear the game audio well enough.
I hope so too.
Otherwise, it's just you going bum 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 bum. Bum.
I have a bad habit of singing along with music. I'm sorry.
There we go. These sections were the one part. Although actually, now that I think about it, I think I'm telling you wrong. The Twinkle Circuit minigame ran in 60 FPS on the Dreamcast, but nothing else in the game did, including, if I'm remembering right, I don't think even this part did, even though it's the exact same thing. In early development, like footage that was released, like Sonic Adventure just ran at 60 FPS all the time, even on Dreamcast. But they couldn't seem to keep that consistent. Which is kind of understandable because this game was mostly being developed, like, at the same time the console itself was.
Oh,
So they didn't really know what they were working with.
thank you for the super chat, Noipoi?
Noipoi. I'd say Noipoi. Thank you, Noipoi.
Noipoi! They say, hey guys, been a huge fan for a few years now. As a hardcore Pokemon fan, would you be interested in covering the first few gens one day?
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting. I've always thought to myself that, like, doing an RPG series in, like, the style that I usually make videos in is just so exhausting. For me in particular, because, like...
RPGs are a lot to get through.
They're a lot to get through, and I don't have, like, an extremely high tolerance for them. Like, even the ones that I really, really, really love, like, I can't play, like, all the time.
Yeah.
So I've always thought, like, it would be tough to do Pokemon just because of that. Especially, all the more so in, like, a season format. But I've kind of thought lately, like, you know, not everything that I do has to necessarily be the kind of, like, super in-depth, let's break down the game mechanic stuff. Because, like, the 6th gen video that I did recently, like, basically that entire video is just, like, an extended version of the historical context that I put at the start of lots of other videos. And those are often, like, the most enjoyable things for me to write and edit, even though they take much longer. But, like, that's the sort of stuff that I really enjoy. So I'm kind of thinking, like, I could do, if I covered Pokemon, I could kind of do it like that. And I could kind of make it more of, like, my personal history with them and kind of my thoughts on how they come across to me now. And less like, okay, let's talk about every single thing from Brock to Giovanni, you know?
Mm.
So, if I ever did Pokemon, I think that's how I'd do it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It would be more like...
Feels more manageable.
It'd be more like a retrospective first, and a critique second, if at all.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Twinkle
Or I'll just
Park.
start slipping you
Oh,
my
shoot.
scripts for RPG videos.
There you go.
And hope you don't notice, then you just make it.
I'd better catch her before it does.
I also gotta say, I really like Ryan Drummond's Sonic.
Yeah. He's
Like,
good.
I think, like, voice direction matters just as much as, like, anything else. And, like, you can, like, I don't know, it's so hard for me to judge, though, because I played this when I was like, 11 years old, so it's gonna come across better to me just because of that.
Yeah.
But I feel like, comparing the way that he plays Sonic here to the way he does in, like, Sonic Heroes, it's, like, night and day.
Yeah.
Because in Heroes, he's just so, like... It's like, I mean, I know it's the same guy doing the same voice, but I feel like the direction is just much, much, much worse.
Yeah, we hadn't quite figured out.
But at the same time, like, it's this era of video game voice acting, so it's definitely cheesy here now, so I have trouble articulating what the difference really is.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like good dubs didn't happen.
Yeah, like Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, or
That
G
was-
Gundam.
Or, I mean, like, you know, the game that came out at almost the same time this one did in Japan, Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. So, like, it did happen, it's just, it wasn't, I guess we just didn't widely figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Because voice acting in games was such a new thing.
Yeah.
You know?
But really, I genuinely think that, for the most part, the voice acting in Sonic Adventure 1 is pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
I think it's generally better in SA1 than it is in SA2. Although, Big's voice basically made everyone hate his character forever.
But I love it.
No, Big is great. It's
I
just
don't
like
care if he sounds like that. It fits him.
I just really wish they hadn't gone with that voice in the dub in the English
Blue,
version.
blah, blue, blah, blue, blue. That's all I hear when you complain about his voice.
His voice is good in the Japanese. It's not like that at all.
So,
He just sounds like kind of laid back and relaxed. He's not doing like a dumbass cartoon voice, I guess.
he's just tired.
Also, although all that being said, it'll never not be hilarious that the original voice actor for Big was the same guy who played Duke Nukem.
That is hilarious. I forgot that was a fact.
Imagine how people would feel about Big if he had just done the Duke Nukem voice for him.
mean, I'd like it.
God, I will. I know I've talked about it in videos before. I will never ever forget how just how mind blowing that moment right there was when this started happening.
Yeah. It's still really cool.
And yet another cool thing that I feel like sets Sonic Adventure apart from, like, most future 3D Sonic games is, like, it has a real sense of progression in its levels. Probably because of that whole, like, Act 1, Act 2 thing that I was talking about earlier. But, like, you feel the difference in, like, where you start out at versus where you end up at.
Yeah.
And when you get hit by a car because your reflexes suck.
I hate when I get hit by a car.
And when you get hit by that same car again. Nobody these cars just, they do not care.
I think he's just got it out for you.
I think so. Like, they'll stop, but not much. Trying to read what that says.
Oh,
Express.
Express.
It says Express.
Not licks. Sorry.
You can't help it, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
The game's atmosphere also feels more reminiscent of the classic games. Oh yeah, big time.
I can't believe Daisy left me.
The train workers are on strike right now.
Yeah, get that bag.
These two are in... Well, okay, she's in love with him.
Yeah.
There's like all these little... Cybershell made a good video about this about a year ago. There's all these little, like, strange ongoing plot threads that happen throughout the game's progression.
What? What?
What?
I just noticed you carrying around a man.
Yeah, why not?
He doesn't seem... I mean, if Sonic the Hedgehog came around the corner and just picked me up, I'd be like, oh, okay. Let's ride. Okay, I'd be less happy. No, you killed that man.
He's just a statue.
Sonic the murderer. Oh,
It's a statue in front of the burger shop.
Eric Ruane. Is that supposed to be like Rain? Like Dwayne?
It's Sprito in any case.
Sprito, yes, I'm doing my best. But they say, thank you for the super chat, and they say, prefer adventure or Generation Speed Highway?
Ooh, okay, there's lots of pros and cons to both. Like, Generations, like, purely from a gameplay perspective, I think that's going to be my answer. But I do like how Sonic Adventure Speed Highway, like I said, has that... I can't throw him over the... into the water here.
Why do you want to... He
There we go.
survived...
It's just a statue!
It's not a statue, it's a human man.
It's canonically just a statue.
What?
Yeah, really.
Oh, now I'm pissed.
Like, some people around here will talk about how there's a weird statue in front of the burger shop.
Oh, weird.
Although they might not do that right now.
Oh, thank you again, Spud Ninja VA. Oh my goodness. For the super chat, they say, cars that never stop? What is this, New England?
Wah, wah. Anyway, Sonic Adventures is nice because, like, it has that whole at dawn section after you run down the side of the building. Like, that just gives it some contrast, and, like, I always love that part because, like, it's one of those places, like, in Sonic Adventure that's fun to just kind of run around and mess around in. It's a little bit more open, and Sonic games past this point would almost never do that.
She should still be.
Oh, I know where she is. But, nonetheless, I freaking love Generations so much that is still... if I could only play one or the other, it'd be that one.
Where can she be?
Sonic! Help!
He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Mystic Ruins.
He got her, though.
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins, and to the... just... It is very fortunate that the train strike happens to end right now. Miraculous, really.
Yeah,
Like, in the length of that cutscene, the train strike ended.
it was destiny.
The negotiations went well. I'm glad you guys are getting your due.
Yeah, get that bag.
Money dog, you hunk of junk!
Yeah, get him.
Get him, get him, get him. There he goes. Do you think you can get him?
It's kind of weird that you never actually fight Zero as Sonic.
That is weird.
That tractor beam is just always pulling up things we need.
Yeah, it's pretty rude.
Sonic, get on the tractor beam.
But Eggman is not known for his kindness.
Sonic, just jump it. Why didn't he just jump in there?
Shoot, I lost her again.
Because
Yeah, I think he did it on purpose.
Sonic does not want to save him.
I think that was his goal. He was like, "Aw, dang it! Aw, come back!"
Aw,
Aw,
no.
man.
Aw. Oh well.
I like how the game needs to hint that you need to go this way, so it just has Sonic stand here.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Hurry, Sonic. Get to the mountaintop. You still have time.
Yeah, that's okay. No downside to just not doing that.
Yeah.
I wanted to go accessorize.
I understand. Sonic is nothing if not a fashion king.
Ooh,
My dad.
he's here. Your dad?
My dad.
Big the Cat is your dad?
Yes. Oh, Spud Ninja May, thank you so much. Again, for the super chat. They say, Sonic Adventure 1, aka Cutscene Incompetence, the game.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
they're working some stuff out.
Well, I don't think they just mean that, like, the design of the cutscenes is incompetent. I think it's also the characters are just constantly incompetent in the cutscenes.
Yeah, it could mean either one, though.
This is the crystal ring.
You can't see it because of main memory.
Power for
Yep.
the Lightspeed dash.
No, I'm using a mod by main memory that hides the upgrade models.
Aw.
Well, I never liked the upgrade models. They just kind of make the characters...
You don't like his cool shoes?
The shoes are okay. The crystal ring is kind of silly.
Yeah.
The shit that Knuckles gets on his fist is ridiculous.
Well, yeah, but...
But I always liked the base character models the best.
yeah.
But yeah, if you look at, I think this came out a couple years ago. Oh, I need to go to the mountain. Popped up. Like the original storyboards that Sonic Team made for what they wanted the cutscenes to be. Like, you see something like a lot more dynamic.
Yeah.
I think that it's just like, given how little time they actually had to make this game, because I think like major development on Sonic Adventure only lasted for like a year.
Yeah.
This is the ancient
When it was like in full development, they were firing on all cylinders with it.
Enemy. With
And plus, like, the tech was so new. So, they kind of had a lot to do all at once.
Yeah. I get it. I'm not making fun. Animating is a super hard job.
Given that, it is kind of... it's impressive that the cutscenes even come out as well as they do.
Yeah.
I don't remember thinking they were particularly, like, strange or anything in 1999.
Yeah.
But I will say that this sort of thing had been, like... If you compare the animations in Sonic Adventure's cutscenes, and especially the facial animations, to something like Crash 3, which came out in Japan, again, about the same time as Sonic Adventure did, like, Crash 3 is so... It's, like, on a whole other level.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot more of, like... There's a lot more animation. There's a lot more that Sonic Adventure is doing. So...
Yeah. Oh, Freezer, thank you so much for the
Thank you,
super
Freezer.
chat. Freezer forever.
There's that dopamine hit again.
Yeah. She says, which spin dash is more OP, Adventure or Generation?
Adventure. It's gotta be Adventure. Like... What she's talking about there is, like, it's possible to just keep hammering the spin dash button over and over again. And, like, going really, really fast because of it, and you have so much control over Sonic that, like, there's no downside to doing that. Like, in the classic games, you didn't have a way to uncurl, so, like... and also, spinning anyway, like, restricted, you couldn't turn around while you were spinning, for instance. But in Sonic Adventure, you can. And in addition to that, you can also hit it again to uncurl, and once you uncurl, you can immediately hit it again. So, yeah. This is incredibly easy to do. And you can just move very, very, very quickly. So I would say more OP would be Adventure. Generations is pretty dang OP too, though.
But I have the most OP spin dash of all.
You do? Mm-hmm. How's yours work?
I curl up in a ball and I spin, and then I dash.
You heard it here first, folks.
That's what it says on the tin. The music here is really good. I like it.
Yeah, and Red Mountain also has, like, one of the best examples of that whole... Like, this is effectively Red Mountain Act 1.
Yeah.
Like, you're outside, you're in the mountain range, you got the clouds.
That's fun, Daisy.
The music feels very big and open.
Yeah. You have come back to Mother.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite stages in the game. Might be my favorite, I don't know. I'd have trouble picking. For the longest time, like everybody else, my favorite was Speed Highway, but I think I've just played that one so much.
Yeah.
And then this, Red Mountain Act 2. Music's completely different, the level theme is completely different, the hazards are different.
It's very edgy. I like it.
Like, it has such a great contrast. Like, I will, like, go out of my way to, like, get lives and find secrets and stuff, and just for the sake of getting to spend more time here. And, like, that was really sort of the big difference with Sonic Adventure 2, and most of the games that followed in its wake, because, like, Unleashed, for instance, was, like, sort of a modernization of the speed stages in SA2, and then most Sonic games since then have, like, followed up on what Unleashed did. So, like, you can trace it back to SA2 as far as the game that, like, sort of changed the focus of Sonic's gameplay from, like, a game where you can get through levels very, very quickly, and that's fun, but there's also other ways to approach them, to a game where, like, that sort of skill-focused, like, spectacle execution was the main point of the game. Meanwhile, Alicia is laughing at the cat.
No, I'm sorry. She just, like, sat down on Josh's knee and was looking at him. It was really funny. Sorry.
Also, what's the deal with these guys? What's their story?
Oh. I guess cursed mountain spirits. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Can you bust them out? Can you spring them from the clink?
Not that I know of.
That's weird. Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, there's a
And tombstones.
there's
Why?
a bit of a horror element in Red Mountain Act 2.
Yeah, but
What
it's
is
kind of like
what even is this?
and kind of like a ghost train ride kind of way though.
Yeah.
It's just kind of silly. Oh my god, I would love to put a mic on our cat, Freezer. But you guys need to hear Daisy's very smart and impressive thoughts. Like can, and how can I get a can? And father, pet me.
Yes.
Which is what she's thinking now. There you go.
And now I'm petting her. Like,
Yeah, not bad.
as I've been playing Origins, I was, like, sort of taking a different approach than I usually do to play Sonic games, where normally I approach them all the way that I do, like, SA2 or Generations, where, like, the main thing that I want to do is just blast through the level as fast as I can. And I do enjoy that, but, like, I've kind of had fun, like, just slowing down, looking for secrets,
Yeah.
kind of having a different approach, and, like, what the classic Sonic games are really good at. And I'm including this in my designation of classic Sonic games in this case.
Yeah.
Is, like, being open to that, like, different ways of approachability. Sonic games became, like, more specialized as they went on. Alas, now we get Sky Chase Act 2.
Oh no.
We're back in here, you play this one.
No, I don't want to.
I need a break. It's easy, you'll be fine.
Well, here, you take the laptop. You butt. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, you can hit A to, like, yeah, fire your cannon.
I figured that out.
You can hold down A to, like, and then move your reticle over guys,
Oh.
and then release it to Yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
There you go. You'll be fine.
Blue blah blue 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 blah.
You mean a game from 1999 isn't a modern Sonic game?
Yeah, what the heck?
I mean, all Sonic games are modern in a geological sense.
I hit the plane with my plane body.
That's a good way of putting it. Act 2 is more is more fun, I'll agree with that. Tails says Roger, foreshadowing Sonic's future VA. You're a genius,
How could they
Yuji
have
Naka.
known?
This has gotten into a discussion about whether this game is modern or not.
I don't know.
Okay, it's not.
I don't know if it would count as modern.
It's definitely not modern in terms of like
Yeah.
in terms of like a video game, but it's the game that debuted the design that we call modern Sonic.
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
So it's a game featuring the modern Sonic.
That's an awkward one.
Except modern Sonic himself, like when we started calling, like, a lot of people don't know this, I don't think, but like the terms modern Sonic and classic Sonic came out of the fandom long before Sega ever used them. Like, I remember people using those terms in like, God, probably like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Although the name modern Sonic did make a little more sense then.
Well, yeah, because it was the modern times, but it is not the modern times now.
Well, yeah, but it's like,
Well,
I guess if you were going to be correct, you would say, like, it's the original Sonic and the Adventure Sonic, maybe? But I don't know, even that.
I guess.
He debuted in Adventure,
It's
but he's
easier
been in way more games than just those now.
It's easier just to call him modern Sonic.
I think so.
though.
I think Sega canonized it, so we're probably stuck with it now,
Yeah,
regardless.
it's just what he's called.
Kind of reminds me, like, I don't like the term Metroidvania, but
Yeah.
we're never gonna get rid of it, and that's fine.
I don't even know. Like, people are so used to calling it that at this point. What would we even call it?
I know Matt Muscles is trying to make search action happen.
I don't think search action is gonna happen. But maybe. I don't know.
I'd be fine with it, but it's not gonna catch on.
Yeah. Why am I still in the plane? I don't want to be in the plane anymore.
Freezer says, games are modern if they're younger than me, so Sonic and Knuckles is still modern to me.
Yeah, exactly. That means a lot of games are still modern.
It does. Yeah, so that means that Mega Man 1 is retro,
Yeah.
but Mega Man 2 is modern.
Yep.
Mega Man 2 is
That's what
very...
it means.
If I was gonna go based on that.
And Super Metroid is modern.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, somebody looked up the Sonic Adventure storyboards.
Oh, I bet those are fresh.
Yeah, they're great. Like, you really see the... You did it!
I got 39%.
That's not actually that bad.
I don't know.
Just you're gonna have to move her.
No, I love her. Daisy gets what Daisy wants.
While I was holding the laptop, Daisy got on Alicia's lap.
This is fine. We can make it work.
I forgot something.
What's that?
Speaking of cutscene incompetence.
Here in this mode.
What?
Why? Why would you build a plane without...
Why
Or
don't
have
you...
a mode without landing gear, I mean.
I always wondered why he didn't just move it back to the other mode. But whatever.
This thing is really huge.
No time to talk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
Yeah, some of the dialogue, you get the impression that that the voice actor thought it was a pretty awkward thing to be saying.
Yeah.
Too many ideas.
Like, Eggman has a line earlier when he goes, "Chaos!"
The power.
But come on, it's your job to sell it. No matter how dumb it is.
Get a load of this.
Ah, get a load of this. We're gonna be hearing that a lot later.
Mm-hmm. Get comfy.
I like how you can pause here and the egg carrier just disappears.
Well, that's how Sonic wins.
The only way to win is to not play.
Yep.
It's changed shape. Did you see that?
That is a good face.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck.
Well, thanks for telling me that.
Figure this one out.
This is great. I doubt you can figure this one out.
You, bring it on.
Okay, so here's Eggman's super secret puzzle.
This must be the way to the sky deck.
Wow.
Why is that cutscene there?
I don't know.
It's so broken. You like
Yeah, he just.
he just spins.
Yeah.
Why do you need that? I'm glad it's there. I'm really glad
It's
it's
really funny. Like,
there. I wouldn't change a thing. If they remake Sonic Adventure, that better still be
oh, that better still be there.
there. I don't think they're gonna remake Sonic Adventure though.
Not for a while longer.
I wouldn't mind if they did. And okay, so like I think porting Sonic Adventure again is probably more likely than remaking it.
Yeah.
Although,
I feel like everyone would get mad if they remade it.
well, everyone would get mad no matter what they did. You
Well,
can't.
I know, but you know what I mean.
If Sonic Team doesn't want to make people mad, then they need to just stop making Sonic games.
Yeah.
Because there is absolutely nothing they could do that wouldn't piss some proportion of people off.
True. Night Owl said we're gonna frickin' boycott the game if that cutscene isn't there. Of Sonic awkwardly leaning to the side.
I feel like going backwards on monkey bars would be really hard.
I've never tried. I couldn't really do monkey bars like the regular way as a child.
Really?
I didn't have a lot of upper body strength. I was a nerd. But yeah, it is kind of surprising because, like, for a while there, everything was getting a remake, you know,
It's just that,
or
like,
a remaster.
so here's the thing about Sonic Adventure. Every single time that they've ever ported it to anything else, the reception has been terrible.
Yeah,
And I mean, part of that is admittedly because, like, DX wasn't a very good port.
yeah, that'll do it.
But there is more to it than that. Like,
Hang on to something.
porting a game from 1998 and putting it out in 2003 was gonna be really, 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 really outdated almost no matter what you did.
Yeah.
Like, even in those 5 years, like, 3D game design had changed so much, and, like, the standards had changed so much. So that was part of it. And then, in addition to that, like, Sonic Adventure itself was just, like, one of the first games of the 6th generation. It was, like, a super, super ambitious project all on its own, and there's, like, there'd never been a platformer that operated like this before.
Yeah.
In 3D in particular. And just all the different characters it had, and like the incredibly short development timeline that it had. Like they did a lot with it, but they didn't have a lot of time for polish. And that was okay in 1999 because it was so freaking impressive in and of
It was
itself.
so new. Things could be a little loose.
So, but like, you know, if the idea of porting Sonic Adventure to current hardware was a tough proposition in 2003, it is only even more so now.
Yeah, but now people got nostalgia.
Well, that's true. That does help.
People would definitely buy a ported version to the Switch or something.
Oh yeah, they would.
Yeah. A full-on remake would probably be a harder sell, but...
Yeah, and that's the thing about remaking it, is that because it was so sprawling, like...
Yeah.
like, the amount of, like, time it would take to, like, keep it all intact and bring it up to modern standards would just be, like, it would basically have to be a full AAA project.
Yeah, it'd have to be, like, Final Fantasy remake.
Yeah, pretty
7
much.
remake, yeah.
The alternative to that is to remake Sonic Adventure and like, not make it one-to-one with what the original was.
Yeah.
Like, say, just having maybe Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Or even just having Sonic.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna
And then that would upset people.
but if they were gonna remake it, I personally would be perfectly okay with that. But
Yeah.
like the kind of like like if a Sonic Adventure remake came out and it was just Sonic,
Yeah.
that would make people mad.
Yeah, it would. Big time.
But that
Oh,
said,
yeah.
if the game was good,
Yeah.
if it was a good remake, I think people would be fine with it.
Yeah, I think Aldoodle's right. It'd be more like Crash and Spyro.
Yeah,
They could do like revamped, keep it cartoony.
yeah.
Ha! They're too late.
Not the birdie!
No! Why the birdie? Oh, does he have a Chaos Emerald?
I don't remember.
Why would the birdie have a Chaos Emerald?
Yeah, he had the Chaos Emerald.
Why does the
Where was he
birdie-
keeping that?
He had it in his little necklace, I think. Or in his butthole, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
What is your wish, Master Robotnik?
it's him!
Robotonic. It was spelled wrong.
Robotonic.
Robotonic. He doesn't even have the little boosty thingy. How did he do that?
Because he's a good boy.
Rid of these pests. Show them what you've got. Aye, aye, sir. And don't disappoint me, or else.
He's gonna disappoint you.
Yeah. But he's
And-
gonna do his best.
Unless you're playing as him. The funny thing about the character battles in this game is that they can never it can never matter who wins because whoever you're playing as wins.
Yeah.
Oh, now he has the little boosty thingy.
Yeah. Oh, Spud Ninja VA, thank you again for the super chat.
Thank you, Spud Ninja.
They say, by the way, Josh, the password is EGGMAN.
Indeed.
He's really good at passwords.
I remember that being a little incongruent with the whole Robotnik Eggman idea, because when I was a kid, I was like, if he hates the word Eggman so much, why did he make that the password on his chip?
Maybe he secretly has self-esteem issues.
Maybe.
No! This robot is my friend! He helps me!
Yeah.
Hurt him?
Okay. Whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
It's the eyebrows. It'd be a lot better without the eyebrows.
Yeah, the eyebrows are really funny. They're like the funniest.
Hey, the ship is losing altitude!
Hurry, Tails. Take Amy and get out of here.
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of position.
That is true dust in video games. Nobody would suspect it if that was his password.
That's true, but at the same time,
Go to the captain's room.
I don't think I can get back down there now, so I can't show I can't show you what we're talking about.
Oh.
There's like a set of panels on the floor that you have to spell out the word Eggman,
Yeah.
and that opens the way to the Chow Garden.
I need to change this ship back to its original shape.
There's another one. There's another one of those weird little cutscenes where Sonic talks to himself.
I've got to find it.
Sometimes it
now.
helps to just get your thoughts out there.
It's just strange because like that doesn't happen anywhere else in the game. So it's like, were they experimenting with this?
Oh, I don't know.
Wings will appear on the floor.
He cleverly hid the switch that changes the egg carrier's shape right here.
He's really good at ship design, okay?
I love the look of the rooms in the egg carrier, by the way.
Yeah, it's very cool. Very cartoony. But mechanical.
Like all that stuff. What is all that stuff?
I don't know, his fun time levers.
Robotnik ran away toward the front of the ship. Hurry up and catch him.
Alright. Chaos 6.
Him.
Oh no! Not again! Chaos. Could this be the same beast?
It is. We know it is. What do you've seen him
literally know
transform
that.
multiple times.
He's just big and chunky now.
I must say, Froggy!
Get Froggy!
If he's your friend, I'll help you. Just leave it to me.
Yeah, get that slimy boy.
Of the Chaos Emeralds. There's only one more left to find. I even found Chaos's missing tail.
You won't get away with this, you madman!
The whole Chaos's tail subplot is really strange.
Even though he's
Yeah.
not perfected yet. Okay, Chaos. Destroy them all immediately.
Nonetheless, Chaos himself is awesome.
I like him. He's a big gooey boy.
Like, again, this whole, like, Eggman finds some sort of an ancient monster thing and takes advantage of it is one of those things that would be repeated many, many times.
Yeah, he's really got to stop doing that.
From, like, Final Hazard to, like, through to, like, Time Eater. Through to Infinite, in a sense.
Yeah, true.
Infinite kind of has some elements of that.
He just can't stop getting some little guys.
But I don't
Monster guys.
But I don't think it was ever done better than the original.
Yeah.
Especially
Knuckles.
Knuckles. Especially because Chaos ties into, like, the Master Emerald itself.
Yeah.
No way. I can't believe this.
Come on, do your thing. Sometimes you can do it without him. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, nice. You got the real straps. Why is he putting little things out there if you keep doing that with them?
Yeah, you'd think he'd stop, because the only way I have to damage Chaos at all... Oh, shit. He's gonna do the tail thing.
Oh no, not the tail thing. It was goop.
And of course, this whole effect was just super impressive
Oh,
at the
yeah.
time, too. The whole reason Chaos looks like that is because it's to, like, show off the Dreamcast hardware.
Yeah,
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
but it's cool. I like how gooey he is.
Somebody asked, have you tried doing the charge up heat attack on this boss? I don't remember. Probably at some point. That's a move that Knuckles has.
Ah.
I do like how Knuckles boss fights, at least that one, this is the only one I can think of that does this. They kind of do, like, but it kind of does that thing where, like, Knuckles is, like, more difficult to play and has a tougher time.
Yeah.
Because when you fight Chaos's Knuckles, like, the panels are broken, so you can't run around as freely.
Oh, yeah. Just ran at an incline.
It's so cool we repeat the spot.
Yeah. Oh, bless you.
Okay, here we go. Love this scene. This is one of my favorite animations.
Oh. did
Just-
he squish flat?
Yeah, he
Like
just
Looney Tunes?
he squishes flat, bounces up, and then, like, does this weird little arm swinging animation.
Is that like the only time that happens?
That's the only time that happens, yeah.
Oh, I love that shit. That's so weird.
Why is the top half of the pillar shaking?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it's just opening up.
Oh, I thought it was about to like lift up and become a big robot or something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we're getting a flashback, I think.
Oh.
That light. I think it's trying to show me something.
Soon. I think that happens at the end of this level.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Now you can play with Big.
Yes.
It's really weird how they followed up on this stage and gave it its own game, like, 14 years later.
Yeah.
And this stage is so cool. Love
That
the,
is really cool.
love the whole, like,
I love the ancient ruin vibe.
yeah. Sonic always did that well.
Yeah. Since the beginning.
This room sucks. You gotta keep hitting switches to, like, raise the water level. and ride this thing. And as you can see, it only kind of works.
Yeah. It's trucking along.
They at least got it to the point that, like, you're not gonna fall off of it if you don't jump.
Yeah. Oh, Spud Ninja VA, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Spud Ninja.
They say, thought this was Sonic Adventure, not AOSTH.
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because the little the little animation was slapsticky.
Yeah. I gotta learn my little acronym.
Your Sonic acronyms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, like, getting stuck in this room for a little while. The first time I played. I bet that's common for a lot of people.
Yeah.
This level in general has lots of, like, slower paced puzzle elements. And they only kind of work.
Mm. Well, that's usually your least favorite part of a Sonic game.
But I do like how I think this one works a little bit better because what you're supposed to do here is, like, go and, like, get these lights and then use them to reflect off the mirrors to light up the room.
Mm.
But, like, one, you can do that very quickly anyway.
Yeah.
Two, like, there's still, like, alternate paths, and, like, you can kind of spin dash and jump a lot. And get through that, and get through it really fast. Or you can just get hit by an arrow and die, that's fine too.
There are mini paths.
This section is neat too.
That is really cool.
Very obviously low res these days.
Yeah, but it looked less so on,
On a CRT,
on a CRT, yeah.
Yeah, I remember being very impressed with the scale and not really having any idea that was just like a texture back there.
Yeah.
It's the kind of things that games can get away with on a CRT.
I still think it looks pretty.
Okay, not gonna get hit by the arrow this time. But yeah, like, this is the stuff that I was talking about. Like, 3D Sonic games got far, far, far away from having sections where you fall off and die. From having sections where you kind of slow down and do puzzles or do platforming.
Yeah.
Although that said, Frontiers is gonna have some very Zelda-y puzzles, it looks like.
Yeah.
And I wonder how that's gonna go.
Amelia Fan said this whole stage is like taking Zelda temple puzzles and just having Sonic do them really quickly.
Yeah, it kind of is.
That's funny.
Just do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I think they get better as they go along, though. I think the water snake is kind of lame, mostly just because of how slow it is. It's very frustrating.
It kind of just chugs.
The light mirror room is like it's fun. It's fine. I don't I don't not like it. I'm glad you get these speedier parts in between it.
Yeah.
The Indiana Jones section.
Yeah, it's nice to have those to, break those up. Sonic speedruns the Forest Temple. I would play that just a video game.
But the best one is definitely this one. With the light up wall panels. And again, like most things in this game, it's very clunky.
Yeah.
That you can run along the walls of the light up panels. Very, very clunky.
But, they were still figuring it out. You can forgive it.
Yeah, I think that's another thing that happened with this game's reputation, is that, like, not that I think, I do definitely think that other, like, 5th gen, 6th gen games, like Mario's, like, as far as jumps to 3D go, like, I think Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, and even Crash Bandicoot, like I understand why they've aged better than Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
But I think part of it too was just that like the Dreamcast itself was like such a niche system that like there weren't as like people like came in and discovered this game like outside of that original context much more than they played it then. So we're like, you know, for the longest time there was never any shortage of people who played Ocarina of Time in 1998 and could put it into context and like saw what it meant back then.
Yeah.
Whereas I think that was a little rarer with Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, so retroactively, people are meaner to it.
Yes.
Yeah. And that sucks. You gotta put things in the context of their time, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think either perspective is fair. Like,
Yeah.
it's good to be able to like see a game in the context it came out in. It's fair to but it's also fair to like judge it for how it holds up.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm definitely biased, but I'm always gonna love this game.
Well, yeah. It's a classic.
What's this place? Where am I?
His little cheeks
This is
puffing
really
out.
weird.
Yeah, you can see his cutscene model came in before he started talking.
Yeah.
Can't go back this way.
Ooh, it's very spooky.
I like how if all you do is play Sonic's story, you have absolutely no context for what's even going on here.
Yeah. It's a
I'm-
weird flaming gazebo.
See, I remember there being an actual, like a cheat code on a website somewhere that somebody had submitted, saying that there was a quote-unquote Mighty the Armadillo cameo, where, like, you had to position Sonic just right to where the fire was covering up his spines, and the submitter seemed to think that that was intentionally a reference to Mighty the Armadillo.
Oh, really? Aw.
It was the Wild West days of the internet.
Yeah. I love that kind of stuff, though. Wild speculation and shit. Ooh, Bubsy wants to know if you considered looking at Sonic Robo Blast 2.
Oh, it's in terms of, like, a geek critique video? Oh, yeah, definitely.
You
I
were-
have thought about that many a time.
Yeah, there was a while where he was just playing that game all the time.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
I must stop this now.
Yeah, you were just casually walking through that fire, though.
It doesn't hurt. Yeah, I'm the type of I do this with a lot of games. I'm the kind of gamer where, like, if there is a fire, I'm going to put my character into it to see if it hurts me.
Yeah. You have to. You just have to.
Like, that's one of my favorite things to do in games, is to, like, just kind of experiment with what the game design allows me to do.
Yeah.
What's he doing here? Oh, never mind. This time I'll get him good.
Like, I remember the one time... What's the new Horizon game called? Is that one's Forbidden West, right?
Yeah.
Zero Dawn was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I played Forbidden West for, like, an hour when it came out.
Yeah.
And all I did, like... the first thing I did, like, the game really, really, really wants me to get a move on, right? It's like... There's, like, that character that's with the main character. I can't remember anybody's names
I
anymore.
can't
It's been
remember. Aloy's the main character, but I don't remember the guy's name.
Yeah. He's like, come on, Aloy, we gotta get a move on, come on! But I just wanted to, like, screw around with the controls and, like, see what I could do, and I was having a good time with that.
Well, you could have still done that and ignored him, but having
And
him,
I did, yeah.
but having him yell at you, like,
But it's just, like, that sort of thing seems like... It's rarely, like, a concern in modern game design.
yeah.
I feel like we were talking about the other day how, like, I said, you know, don't make me do a tutorial, just let me go and let me figure it out. And
Yeah.
that is not often how video games are designed anymore.
No. Oh, Darkwing Spartan, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Darkwing.
Yeah.
Darkwing's a real one.
Yeah, Darkwing, you are a real one. They say, as someone with no nostalgia for SA1, I don't think it's aged very well. But it's a
Fair.
fascinating piece of history, an evolutionary dead end of sorts.
Unfortunately, an evolutionary dead end, but yeah, I know what you mean. But no, I agree. I totally understand why it hasn't aged well.
Yeah.
In fact, there was a time when even I felt that way.
Yeah.
Like, I remember right after SA2, even going back and playing SA1, like, you could feel the distance, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, for like a long time there, you know, I'd play through Sonic Adventure, like, you know, once a year or so, and I'd be like, man, it just keeps aging worse and worse. And then at some point, it's like it flipped for me, and I don't know why. I think it's because, like I said, just so much of the things that this game tries in a 3D Sonic game were never done again. I think that's kind of the biggest reason that, like, this just wasn't the focus anymore. Like, in terms of, like, the gameplay philosophy, in terms of, like, the tone to a certain extent. We didn't, like, really get back to this tone even.
Yeah.
Sonic games, of course, have all kinds of different story tones, and that's a whole thing. But yeah, I think that's it. I think this game became more special just because where Sonic Adventure 2's speed stages got followed up on in the Boost games and done better to my tastes, like, so much of what this game did just didn't. Yeah, like you said, it was an evolutionary dead end. I love the Mecha and Metal Sonic cameos here, too.
Yeah, that is really cool. Seeing those guys. Oh, we got another super chat. Thank you, Spud Ninja VA. They say...
Spud Ninja's been so nice to us.
Yeah, thank you. They say, random useless trivia. Captain Falcon in the Smash Bros. Game is voiced by Ryo Horikawa, the Japanese voice of Vegeta.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's so cool.
I don't think Chris Sabat is in Smash Brothers, the English voice of Vegeta.
Yeah, which you kind of would expect him to be.
Sean Schimmel, the English voice of Goku, voices Lucario, though.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Which is very appropriate given his final Smash.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Final Egg is such a cool level, too.
Yeah. Oh, was James Bond considered for Smash Melee?
I've heard that before, yeah.
Night Owl offered some random trivia.
I definitely remember there being a time when, like, I can't remember for sure if it's true that James Bond was actually considered for Melee, but I definitely remember a time when, like, lots and lots of people wanted James Bond to be in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that'd be so weird now if it did. It'd be like the one non-video game guy.
It would be, but,
I mean, I know he's like a video, you know what I mean, though.
like, GoldenEye was just the biggest thing on the planet for a few years there.
Yeah.
Like, among, like, you know, mostly among people who were, like, quite a bit older than I was. Mm-hmm. Like, I remember, I've heard stories about what a big deal GoldenEye was in college parties in, like, the late 90s.
Yeah.
And, like, for me, like, GoldenEye 007 was the first time I ever even learned what James Bond was.
Yeah, it's probably true for a lot of...
So yeah, like, to me he was a video game character first and foremost.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Darwin Spartan said that the Smash dubs are non-union projects. So most of the Funimation people probably couldn't do it. And that's why Cloud has his Japanese voice in Smash.
Ah, I never knew that.
I did not know that. What the heck?
Yeah, the guy who's voicing Cloud in English now,
He does a great job.
he does a great job, but he wasn't doing it before the remake, right?
I don't think so. I don't think it's like his Advent Children voice or whatever. Oh, Eric Ruin, thank you so much for the super chat. They say, opinion on DBZ versus Kai. I grew up with Kai airing. Oh, we've been watching Kai lately.
Yeah!
Like, there's so much of the DBZ filler that I'd, like, genuinely like, but, yeah, it's just so much.
I think, like, the filler episodes sometimes are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But a lot of the filler scenes, like, when
Yeah.
they stretch out scenes that were in the manga to make them longer, are like we constantly cut back to Chi-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
Just, like...
Or Bulma doing something weird.
Yeah. Like, it really drags. The great thing about Toriyama's storytelling is how much like, ongoing tension it hypes up,
Yeah.
and you lose a lot of that with the filler.
Yeah, when people are just kind of doing weird shit around.
So yeah, like, Kai is definitely my preferred way to watch Dragon Ball, especially in English.
Yeah.
I think the original Funimation dub and OT Studio stuff, like, those dubs are funny, but boy, they are very much of their time.
Yeah, they're not great.
Like, it was that era in anime dubs, you know?
Yeah. It doesn't make a bit of difference.
The balls are inert! Oh no, the door closed on me. Oh well.
Oh.
We know what's going on
Keep
back
going.
here. This is one of those fun throw-it-in things. Like, this room only exists, as far as I can tell, just to show off how many, like, character models they can get on screen at one time.
Yeah.
And because it's fun to light speed attack them.
But yeah, we still even skipped a couple of things during the big Frieza finale.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't think we skipped
We didn't
things,
skip
but
too, we
but
kind of sped through a couple of.
yeah, because that Goku versus Frieza fight just
It's
goes
great,
on
don't
forever.
get me wrong, but yeah.
Kind of drags. Even in Kai, it kind of drags.
Yeah.
But we're up to Piccolo is about to spoiler alert. Piccolo is about to fuse with Kami.
Yeah. He's just waiting for Kami to stop being such a little bitch. Love you, Kami.
Oh, I let go of it. Oh well. That's fine. You can also just homing attack them. Or ignore them, which is what I usually do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's stuff like that. It's just like things that are there for the sake of being fun.
Yeah, you need some shit that's there just to be fun. Like that confessional booth room in Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have like a gameplay use, but it's cool, you know? Sometimes you just want some cool stuff.
Yeah, games could kind of get away with doing a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah. Just in the
Take
name
that.
of in the name of, you know, experimenting. Or just setting a mood, you know?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm using the light speed attack so much here.
Because it's cool.
Just because it's cool.
Cole McCarthy said, "You mean you skip such crucial story material as Ginyu body switching with Bulma?" I mean, I guess we just don't respect Toriyama's vision. Which is
Toriyama
not
had nothing to do with that.
That's the which is that's the joke.
Yeah. Alright, it's time to get a load of this. Not time for a change of pace, that's later.
Yeah.
They do the whole... They think Sonic jumping is really cool, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It is really cool, though.
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised.
Look at his animation, look at him go.
I know. I love his little arms. He's like a little puppet man. Oh, is this the one that's bullshit?
It is the one that's bullshit, yeah. He does like a... he does a kamikaze attack at the very end.
Get him, baby. Get that egg viper.
I...
Get a load of this.
Rare criticism of the Sonic Adventure soundtrack here. This song is fine, but I don't think it's placed very well. I think for the final boss of Sonic's campaign,
Yeah.
should have had something with a little more energy. Probably would have preferred if they just used, like, Eggman's theme, which is delightful in this game.
Well, I guess they wanted to go for the big orchestral cinematic thing.
Yeah.
Get a load of this.
This reminds me of a lot of the bosses in Sonic Rush.
See if you can make it through this.
It's better than those, but...
Get a load of this.
The best thing about it is just him saying, get a load of this over and over and over again.
Yeah, it really makes it. You really get the sense he wants you to get a load of it.
It makes you feel like you're getting a load of this.
Yeah. Oh, Eric Queen says this is one of the best songs in the game. How dare you?
Yeah, this is... And that's why Sonic Team can literally not do anything without making people mad.
Yep.
You haven't hit me once. Also, look at him here. Look at him go. Look at him.
Yeah!
What is he doing?
He's dropping sick beats on the turntable.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
I don't want to get a load of this anymore.
Take a shot every time Eggman says, get a load of this.
No, they'll get alcohol poisoning.
No, you no way. I can't believe
Almost. I actually like this boss, okay. He's pretty fun.
Just a little bullshit.
I mean, the end is bullshit, you know? This attack is fun. I like this one.
It's no use. Give up.
It's no use, give up. Neon Icy said this boss is literally a Jim Carrey fight.
He's not gonna get away with this. It's no use. Give up. No way. I can't believe
I mean, none of that was going well for you, so
No. But maybe this will.
maybe.
He gets me here sometimes.
Watch out. He's up to something.
At least it tells you that.
Yeah.
No way. I can't believe this.
Bye.
Goodbye, Eggman.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Goodbye.
And that's Sonic's campaign.
Woo! We did it, gamers.
Do you think we could go on and do Supersonic? Does that count? Is that part of it?
Probably. It's up to you, though.
I'll do Supersonic.
Okay.
Also, somebody's gonna correct me if I get this wrong, but as far as I can remember, this is the only 3D Sonic game that ends with one of those things where, like, the character jumps toward the camera and freezes.
Yeah, the good freeze frame ending.
Yeah.
Fraser said Sonic seemingly killed a person and said, I'll play with you some other time.
Yeah. Well, he knows Eggman's gonna get away.
Knows. Oh, Dark Wing Spartan wants to know if we're gonna run through the last story.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We're gonna go ahead and do that too. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah!
Ooh, I made achievement progress.
Ooh!
I swear I've done this millions of times before. I don't know why I don't know why that popped.
Oh, Tom Gyroid says Sonic Heroes also ends like that.
Well, I wouldn't remember that, would I?
He would not. He really, really, really wouldn't.
God, I remember being in 6th grade, listening to this song, and just feeling it. Just feeling
absolutely feeling it.
like this spoke to my soul.
Yeah. It's like me listening to any Kingdom Hearts opening.
Yeah, exactly. Chaos game designers.
Ooh. The big gooey guys.
What's going on in the chat?
Everyone's excited about the freeze frame.
That's good.
Oh, that's true. It is kind of like how the original games end. Freeze frame.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not good.
Yeah, I have no memory whatsoever of Heroes ending that way.
Well, you probably blocked most of it out, so.
Yeah. I've said before, like, the last time I beat Heroes would have been when I was making the episode on it, so that was going on 4 years ago.
Oh, Mr. Pendleton. My god.
What?
He says the vocal songs are the worst part of the game's soundtrack.
You know, that's the
My
funny
heart.
thing. Everybody, like, it was always so strange to me because, like, I loved the vocal songs. I love Sonic, going back to CD, I love the vocal songs.
Yeah, I love vocal songs in games. That's just my preference.
Like, they're very cheesy, but, like, I think they shape my taste in music.
Yeah.
I love cheesy vocal songs so much.
The Tony Hawk soundtrack.
Ron Rosserman's work on Power Rangers,
Yeah.
which is basically all of my musical taste.
Yeah,
What-
basically.
For what it is. Ska, yeah. But then the official Sonic strategy guide for Sonic CD said that the vocal track was terrible and that it was, and I quote, almost as bad as a certain dinosaur's theme song.
Aww.
It compared the music. I don't know if they were talking about Toot Toot Sonic Warrior or Sonic Boom, but whichever one they were talking about, they compared it to the Barney the Dinosaur theme song.
That's such bullshit.
And said it was almost that bad.
It's not nearly that bad. Also, the Barney theme song slaps.
So yeah, there's always been some derision on the vocal tracks, to say the least. The official guide said that!
That's so rude.
It's hilarious!
Someone was quoting the Metal Gear Rising
Okay.
soundtrack. Violets breeds violets, but in the end
It doesn't matter now what happened.
never give up the fight.
I don't think it's gonna warp my voice the way that it did in like 2014, 2015. One time super early on, I was streaming Sonic games and I sang a bit of this song, and I had this glitch going on where like my voice would warp and like speed up and slow down,
Oh god.
and it sounded real cool. It sounded like I got auto-tuned. Ooh, we lost the video for a second.
Oh no. Oh, Shaymay's here. Hi, Shaymay.
Hi, Jamie. The Barney theme song is also doing a rip-off of This Old Man, so it extra sucks.
No, haters. I'll defend our Purple King. Bang!
Finn. Yeah, funny thing about Barney is that, like, I watched it so much as a kid.
Yeah, I did too.
Like, so much that a lot of times I didn't know that its music was actually just a rip-off of other
Yeah.
public domain songs.
Nursery rhymes and what
Yeah.
have you.
Alright, I'll have to go to a different
Options. Choose
file
the
to do
feature
last
you-
story.
Select a fight.
I think I have it here.
Select.
Oh, by the way, one of these mods adds the internet option to the menu.
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't actually work, unfortunately, but it does take you the trial, Sonic Adventure the Trial, would just play this little video of what the internet features were going to be like, so it
Yeah.
re-implements that.
Oh, that's cool. No, Big is my Purple King too. I can have more than one Purple King. Magna Fox Odyssey. Don't make me choose.
God, I can't wait until $99.99.
I just hope we all survive.
Select your character.
I don't have it here. Have it in one of these.
Options. Select a fight.
Yeah, this 130 will probably have it.
Option.
Options.
Select your character.
There you go.
Hopefully I'm not in the middle of it. Nah.
Oh, good. Oh, Merely Affair was a PBS affiliate. Barney was the only time he turned the music down. Ouch.
Oh, and then Angel Island crashes back down into the exact same place it was before, miraculously.
Yeah. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Nobody got fucked up.
Yeah, this is Eggman's theme.
Yeah.
Love that. It's so bombastic.
It is really good. Nearly a fan says, finally, you get to play as the yellow question mark, my favorite character in Sonic.
It is weird that they tell you it's Supersonic on the menu, but don't reveal what it looks like.
Yeah.
The Master Emerald is where it belongs,
They gotta keep it a surprise.
but Angel Island is still falling. That doesn't
The
make any
heck?
sense.
So did it go up and then fall again?
Maybe those Chaos Emeralds that I brought back with me have something to do with what's happening.
Maybe.
Maybe. Just throw them in the
Sonic
ocean.
for his advice.
Just throw them off of the island.
Yeah,
Get rid of them.
right in the ocean. Really?
Eggman,
We're doing this again.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
this is terrible.
Oh my god.
Chaos is what
How did he get here?
In his little hover car.
Chaos is right there.
Yeah, he's gooping. I like that Angel Island falling is just a minor inconvenience for him, though.
Yeah, like Sonic didn't even notice.
Yeah.
It didn't even wake him up.
Guess Eggman learned his lesson.
Like,
Yep.
Angel Island is right behind him.
Another vacation somewhere.
Yeah. Like, you wouldn't even have to work hard to see it.
But he didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Hey there, Tails. Did you find the tornado too?
Never mind that.
Tails is just sliding toward me.
The island is falling again.
Hey, no way. Who blew it this time?
Oh, I don't know, but we better hurry.
I bet the Japanese was saying Angel Island fell again, not is falling.
Yeah.
They probably
because
messed
that-
up their tenses.
That already happened.
But really, how the hell would Sonic not notice that this big landmass fell over right
he
here?
was sleeping.
Sleeping very soundly. The guys were so disappointed as they headed home.
They worked so hard.
Oh, that's too bad, guys.
Oh, Ban wants to know what your opinion is on Sonic 3D Blast.
Higher now than it has ever been before. I really didn't like it at all when I was a kid. I was I'm pretty bad at exploring keeping a sense of direction in 3D spaces now, and I was even worse at it then. So like every single level, like you can't get a time over in Sonic 3D Blast, but if you take longer than 10 minutes, the score result screen will say time taken too long. And every single level would be time taken too long.
Oh no.
But like I played through it a couple of days like in a row last year and had a pretty good time with it. Like I was playing on the Saturn version, which really helps because like I love the special stages in it so much. Like I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good. I think the soundtrack of both the Genesis and the Saturn versions is probably like the best thing about it. Well, no, the special stage in the Saturn version is the best thing about it, but the soundtrack's great too.
But aren't they always?
I like it a lot more than I did when I was a kid. Basically, I love they're just down. Knuckles is actually floating well above the ground.
Just yeet him into the ocean. This is your chance.
Also,
Eggman, not Knuckles. I love Knuckles.
I used to enjoy like being Gamma and jumping off of the island and then using the hover thruster to like float under it and clip through the bottom of it.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It's a good time, just messing around in 3D spaces.
Yeah, it's fun.
Sorry.
Knuckles and Eggman.
Yeah, it's okay.
How could you?
A little light's gonna show up.
Here
We're
at
gonna
this
end up here
emotional
again.
Climax. Why don't we have any sound?
We lost sound.
Uh-oh.
Can you guys still hear us? It looks like they should still be able to hear us.
It's just the game lost sound.
Just the
Oh, well, that's weird.
maybe it'll come back. It came
Oh,
back.
it came back!
That's weird. I wonder why that happened. This is a good scene. Not this one. That one's not.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
I
Hey, are
understand.
you alright?
It's to call.
Yeah, there's just no sound effects here.
Huh. I wonder why.
The
You have any
seven
idea?
emeralds are the
Huh.
centers. Chaos is power, enriched by the heart. The controller surge to unify the chaos. The 7 emeralds can change our thoughts into power. If this emerald controls that power,
Yeah, they can still hear us, but not the game.
stop it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right then.
Sonic, wake up!
I love this.
I was on a snooze cruise, I guess.
Tails' face.
Good thing you're okay. You just sort of conked out there.
You just sort of conked out there.
Knuckles left already. Come! We gotta go after the last emerald.
I like how for however long that was, Sonic was just standing there.
And Tails
Staring
is
off
just
into
staring
space.
at him. Oh, Darkwing Spartan says to blame main memory for the problems.
I do blame main memory. Yep. Okay. We have music but no sound effects.
That's fucking weird.
I might try. Gonna try quitting and going back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no sound effects are playing.
That's so weird.
Let's give it a restart.
Sega!
Well, it ain't a Geek Critique stream if we don't have some kind of technical problem.
Exactly.
Select a fight. Select your character.
I have no idea who Blake is, but his playstyle was loaded.
Oh. Good on you, Blake.
It's just a community play.
Yeah.
Oh no, this version must not save, like, during Supersonic story.
Uh-oh. Rip.
So we gotta go through that shit again.
That wasn't that much.
Okay, we have sound effects again.
Oh, people spotted your desktop.
Did they?
Yes.
Do they know what it is?
No, they saw the K-E. Darkwing Spartan says, K redacted.
What could it mean?
I don't know.
Let's see if this goes well this time. Yeah, sound effects.
We fixed it. We're saved. Oh.
The desktop was Kenny Omega, as rendered as a Final Fantasy logo.
Wrestling.
By the way. I can't remember the artist who made that, unfortunately. I saw it on Reddit like 6 months ago.
The 7 emeralds are the servers.
It's really good.
Chaos is power.
Sonic, wake up!
I was on a snooze cruise.
Really
Every time I play this game, you get excited about this music.
It's really fun.
Headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Melia fan says the Bubsy3D.exe on Josh's desktop has me worried.
Is there a Bubsy 3D.exe?
Probably not.
I don't remember that one.
Wait, didn't you? No, we downloaded that on the PlayStation.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but not
Look,
that.
it's
So you finally get to see where those scenes from the intro in their full context.
Just want you guys to know, our cat is licking her foot.
Important things are happening.
Our cat licking her foot, yeah.
If I remember right, I think the story cut, like the CG cutscenes in particular, were directed by Naoto Oshima.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good.
Yeah. Just get your water wings on. We'll be all right. A goo. He does look very cool, though.
Perfect Chaos is so cool, I know.
Very spooky.
I think I can skip this one.
That monster is a real menace.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
Yeah, okay. This is the one I don't want to skip. I like how, because of the widescreen, you can see, like, you can see things you're not supposed to off to the side sometimes.
Yeah.
Amy.
Amy's got a new bird.
Here, take this.
What happened to her old bird? Maybe it's a new haircut.
Maybe.
Hey guys, what's up?
Chaos only used the negative power of the emeralds. Sonic, you should be able to harness their real power.
As much as I
yes.
hate to admit it, I think Tails is right about this. Go, Sonic! Yeah!
He just pelts him with them.
I don't know how well you guys can hear this, but the crowd chanting Sonic-Ku in the background during this scene was taken from the Sonic Adventure reveal event in 1998.
Aw, that's
Yeah.
adorable.
Our hearts together form awesome power.
Very similarly, at the end of Sonic Generations, you hear a crowd say "Happy Birthday, Sonic." In the U.S. version of that game, that was taken from I think it was the 2011 Sonic Boom concert,
Yeah.
and in the European version, which is also the PC version, it was taken from the summer of Sonic 2011. They got the crowd to say "Happy Birthday, Sonic" and then put it in the game.
That's really sweet. I love that shit. Oh, apparently the bird was inside of Gamma.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh, he looks kind of cute there.
Perfect Chaos does.
Yeah, with his big sniffer.
This big sniffer.
He's got a big sniffer. Oh, Melee Fan says, was the positive and negative energy of the Chaos Emeralds an element from the Sonic Bible backstory with Fujo Bar? Was it?
Probably.
That thing was wild, so.
Although maybe not. If it was, I'd say it was a coincidence because I don't think like the Japanese Sonic team had anything to do with the Kento Boar story.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like in that version of the story, what like Kento Boar was trying to do was like channel the evil energy of the world into the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
So that would make sense.
It would. Oh, Night Owl wants to know what's the weirdest Sonic fan creation you've ever seen.
Probably Sonic Dreams collection.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Although
I'm sure there's some darker, weirder shit out there, but what my gentle, pure eyes have seen, yeah.
that's the first thing that comes to mind anyway.
Yep. I remember the night we sat down and played that together. I was never quite the same.
Nor was I. At the same time, though, I feel like it's like the bizarreness is the whole point of Dreams Collection, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's totally intentionally leaning into it, which kind of makes it less bizarre as a result.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to find something that is not trying to be bizarre and is very
Bizarre for its own sake, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, how do you know where the line is?
Exactly.
Irony is dead on the modern internet.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Ooh, a similar Sonic Adventure soundtrack complaint. This song's not very good, and it also plays terribly.
Oh shit. You
Like-
just don't like the orchestral tracks.
Maybe that's it, yeah, actually.
You want the guitar.
You're probably right.
And
Like,
who can blame you?
like everybody, like I think like for instance, in Sonic 06 and Unleashed, like the compositions are great, but I don't know, those soundtracks are very orchestral and therefore like never really did a lot for me.
Yeah.
For the most part. They both have some really good bangers, but you know.
Did Matthew Matosis do a video on Dreams Collection? I didn't know that.
I can't remember. Probably.
True Astral.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Again.
Oh my god. You
Murph-
really shouldn't want him to come back. Ah.
we kicked his ass until he turned back into Chaos Zero.
Babies. Babies. Yeah.
Chaos is their dad.
Just adopt a bunch of little kids.
Chaos has changed again. This time for the better.
Well, Knuckles can tell because he can hear the music.
Must have
He ima-
neutralized it. So
Immediately
it tries
after,
again.
Chaos just yeets them into the ocean.
These are the Chow you were protecting.
No, Chaos is really is kind of the Chow's dad.
Yeah.
If you evolve a Chow to its max level, it turns into a Chaos Chow.
Oh yeah, that's
They
true.
survived
The
for
little head.
generations and now live peacefully with humans.
Babe. I like that the Chow sound like that.
Me too.
The fighting's over, harmony's restored, and life goes on.
What about the
Except
city?
for all the people in this city, I guess.
Is it just not gonna get magically fixed?
No, it doesn't.
That's very fucked.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it is weird that this super happy music plays in this wrecked city.
Yeah.
It's always a little tonally off, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, Sonic. Just
Huh.
a bit of water damage. This is just a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to shine it up. The elbow grease. I didn't do anything.
Anyway.
Brrr.
One last shot of Big.
We love him.
All's well that ends well, right?
You're damn right.
Oh, Tails.
Sonic?
Oh, well, that is well.
Oh, what was that noise?
Shamey says, tonal inconsistencies in my Sonic game?
Never.
Not even once.
And that marks the end of at least the Sonic portions of Sonic Adventure.
Yeah. You did it. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel good. That's the first time I've played through all of Sonic Adventure in a long time, so I had a very good time. Like I said earlier in the stream, it's like having played lots and lots and lots of Origins lately, like I'm struck by how natural it feels jumping to this.
Yeah.
Like, you can see, I will never not regret that the director of Sonic 1, 2, and 3, wasn't brought on to do Sonic Adventure as well.
Yeah.
But, nonetheless, you can still see, the connective tissue. I think it's fair to say that this is, a transition game between what Sonic was and where it was going.
Yeah.
And you can see that in retrospect with it. Unleashed is kind of the same thing. Unleashed has many elements of what would come to define the series going forward,
Yeah.
but also still has a foot in what it was before.
Transitional.
So it's cool how we have those two transitional games.
Yeah. First adventure game's a weird one, but in a cute way.
But more than anything, I'm just I'm having to actively keep myself from rewatching the Forces or the Frontiers Forces, all these F games.
I know.
I'm having to keep myself away from watching Frontiers footage too much because I'm so cautiously optimistic and intrigued by it.
Yeah, me too.
Like, every time I see it, I'm like, I need to get in there and see what it's like.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it.
No, I'm looking forward to it too. It looks weird and different. I want to give it a try.
But while I could play Big Story in 20 minutes,
Yeah.
I think we're going to call it a night here, guys. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed it.
It's been a good time. But you want to do your spiel?
Oh yeah. Everybody have a good night. Do something fun. Drink water.
Drink water.
Yeah, pet your animals. Have a good night.
And until next time,
You keep geeking.
we'll keep
Critiquing.
critiquing. Good night, everybody.
Good night. And thanks again for being here. I love your